Hi everyone, my name is Kameron. Today we're back on another book review on Sam Walton. And so, yeah. But right now, it's virus season. The number one thing that you need right now is health because would you rather have money or live a long life? Would you rather have no money or be dead? And so, dying is worse than having no money, so your health is more important. So, first is your health. And one thing about like staying motivated and all that is that you have to like wake up early every morning. I woke up at 7, which is already kind of early for me. But usually, if you're like, if you're not really growing, if you're not learning anything right now, you should probably wake up at like 5 or 6, like try to beat the sun. But like if you're going to do that, you have to sleep. You have to sleep early, and even successful people sleep a lot. I mean, don't sleep for no reason because you're bored, but they sleep to get energy. Whatever gives you energy to move around and do your work, do it. I mean, not sugar, because sugar, it sucks you out of your energy. Because at one moment you eat the chocolate or like a lot of something. If you eat too much, then you'll get super hyper, and you're not gonna be focusing during hyper time. So don't say that it's gonna give you energy. The bad energy will have you running around the house, that wasting time. Then when you crash and you take a nap, it takes even more time. And so as much as you love chocolate, it's not really the best decision. And I'm not sure about coffee because I didn't drink any yet. So whatever suits you is fine, but not chocolate. I mean, I love candy, but not at night though. You should probably avoid as much as possible. But wake up early so that you can get all your work done before noon. I tried that today. I got all my work done before 12. No, before 11, like 11:15. But after that, I realized I had some more work, and this is I'm doing this right now. I did a journal a few minutes ago, and I had to do some Khan Academy, and I had some other classes online, such as like online math classes, and online Boy Scouts, and I'm not sure how we even do that. We just talk about stuff. So. And don't get distracted because whoever distracts you, whoever distracts you is useless, okay? And any negative people, you have to get them out of your life, like what I just did. If someone comes in and tries to distract you, if someone tries to like take away your time or push you back, trying to limit me from doing this video, then just get rid of them. Like, who cares what they think?
Hey, can it go inside? Close it up, please.
And don't be afraid to kick people out of your life. So that's a great example. And so, yeah, and just wake up early, and you need an alarm. You need at least 8. Well, like I need at least 8 hours. I mean, I'm only sleeping 8 hours tonight. I'm going to do that so I can wake up at 6. That's my goal. Like an hour a day gives you another hour. And so I need to sleep at around 10, and I could get 8 hours of sleep and wake up at 6. But like usually you should be sleeping at 9, or some people like to sleep until at 12. Make sure you get your good rest because you'll get more energy like that. And some people think that all successful people are staying up all night and they're getting like 3 hours of rest every morning and every night. But the truth is that why do you think successful people are so energetic? I mean, Warren Buffett, he's already super energetic and he's just old. But have you ever seen such an energetic like 90-year-old? He's still really healthy because I'm pretty sure he gets a good amount of rest. I'm sure he gets healthy, and yeah, he sleeps well and works well and has energy to do this. And don't try to deprive yourself of sleep because your mind may think that you're going to have if you have 3 hours of sleep a day, then you have more time to do other work. But in reality, one, you take a ton of naps. With so much naps, you'll even out more than you're sleeping, and it breaks your momentum. And also, during that, your energy is sucked, so your productivity is going to be really low. So let's say you read let's say you write a journal page in like half an hour. If you got no sleep, you're probably going to write it in like 3 hours, and that's already wasting a lot of time. So, I just dropped it. So, make sure you get a good night's rest. Make sure you stay away from chocolate. And stay away from energy. No, love energy. Get rid of negative people. Stay away from sugar. Yeah, that's right. And wake up early, early to bed, early to rise makes a man rich. Not healthy, wealthy, and wise. I mean, it makes you healthy.
Healthy,
It
right?
makes you wealthy. Maybe not wise, but sure. Most likely. So, okay, yeah, and try not to let anyone distract you, and like cut anyone out that's trying to limit you. Whoever's putting limits on you, then whoever mentions you cannot, you should like pretty much go deaf. Meaning, if someone says you cannot do this, just like that means you turned your ears off. I learned that somewhere, but because I just watched a video, I thought it was kind of funny, so I realized that if someone's saying, no, you can't do this, you should not do this, it's a really bad idea. And I like, my ears are off. I can't hear you. So just go deaf whenever somebody says you can't do this. I mean, if you're breaking the law, then maybe you should listen, but if it's a fake cop or the cop is crooked, then just know your rights. Listen to them, but you shouldn't really be in jail in the first place, so. Alright, let's get back to where we should be. So, last time we talked about how the company successes and all the people who had, he did good at Walmart and like what the true meaning of Walmart was, and that was pretty much just treating your associates as you treat your customers. And now where we should be is now talking about Walmart. I mean, of course, but like the workforce. It says that Sam Walton says that the store, which means Walmart, has a really young and really ethical workforce and customer base. Meaning they base everything that they do off customers, and their workforce is very ethical because ethics is good. Making money is not against your ethics. People say rich people are unethical. I mean, that's what they pretty much are in most school books. Whenever you see a bad guy, it's always the rich, greedy guy who's making like a giant robot or something that's trying to destroy the poor people. But in reality, like other people are trying to rob the rich people. And they're trying to look bad. So, not having money is not ethical. It is okay ethical. Having money is not unethical. And same thing with being poor. It's not unethical. There's nothing wrong with having a lot of stuff. And another thing is, never compare yourself to money. Because one, like it destroys your motivation, and you are a lot more than money. If you're saying, I can't afford this water bottle. I only have like 16 cents and it costs $1. So you're saying that the water bottle is worth more than you are? No. It's just that you probably need to work harder. That probably means that water bottle works harder than you did. Or just don't compare yourself to money because you're a lot more than that. You can't buy a human. I used to, but you can't buy a human anymore unless you adopt one. But still, okay. You can't buy your life unless you go to the doctor. But still, your life is worth a lot more than money. And nowadays, you could buy anything. Yeah. So. We're talking about, well, they're talking about, right here, most people, like, at one point, Walmart had a really bad manager. I'm not going to mention his name because anytime you criticize somebody, you shouldn't really say their name. And also, by the way, you get to get yourself known so much, you actually get criticized. Because if you're famous, you don't want to watch the news. You want to make the news. You want to be the news. You want to make your actions newsworthy. You want to go on like Forbes or something. You want why do you think like Bill Gates is all over the news? Because he's newsworthy. He does crazy actions like giving billions to charity and doing all sorts of stuff. Not crazy, not like jumping off a building and actually surviving, but yeah, what he does.
I'm gonna turn the light. Hold this.
Okay.
Yeah, you can talk like that. Yeah, you can see.
Hey, can you guys see me? All right, so. It's kind of weird. I can't really read, but yeah. And at one point, one of the managers, he wants to get his name, and you have to get yourself known so much that you actually get criticized. I'm glad to Walmart in just a sec, but you want to get known so much that you actually get criticized because you become so popular, and you need your name out there. You need your name out there because like look at Microsoft. We don't really see that much ads except for the Windows ads, but it's good because it's popular. If if you get known so much, you get criticized. That means if you're more popular, you make a lot of money. Because who do you know that's popular but doesn't make a lot of money? Pretty much everyone who's popular gets a lot of money. So plus also if people know you, then they're probably going to show up at your business too.
What's that girl? Kim
Kardashian.
Yeah. She's popular. She make a lot of money.
Yeah, her name just one. It sounds good. It sounds like rhyming Kardashian, and she does whatever, and it's just that she's famous. She's known, and like people know about her, but not much people really know what she does. I think she has fashion, but there's a lot of Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian's the mother, right? And the other ones, they're Kardashians. Huh?
The daughter.
I'm not sure what their names are. There's so many of them, but yeah, they make a lot of money because they're getting known. And let's get back here. And the manager that screwed up pretty much the whole business, but they got back, of course, like a Walmart right now, they're doing fine. But they usually said to himself, well, he says to himself, well, they're young, and well, they're poor whites and blacks and Mexicans, so they're just going to steal. I can't do anything about it. Meaning that, one, he devalued his workers, saying, he's young, he doesn't need to make up that much money. But one, they need to make a lot of money, and two, if you give them more money, you're actually helping yourself. It's like giving in disguise as a way of helping yourself. People give away money so that they could not get taxed by the government. See? So yeah. And alright. So pretty much he devalued his customers and his workers. His workers saying, yeah, they're poor. They don't need to make that much money. I'll just get slap on a 50-cent minimum wage. But that didn't work out so well, and now they were decreasing the shrinkage of Walmart at around 6%, which is the highest they've ever seen. And they also devalued the customers, saying, oh, the customers are poor whites, blacks, and Mexicans, so they're going to steal anyways. But this one, like his Walmart, has the highest crime rate because they don't really supervise what's going on. They're saying, your workers are useless, I'll pay you minimum wage. Those customers, just let them do whatever. And that manager should be fired, I'm pretty sure he was. And this guy named Ed Nagy came in, who was a district manager, he came in and took over the job. Meaning he kicked out the bad dude, and now you have the new hero. And so right here, he pretty much helped shrink it. No. He helped, shrink up to 2%, so 6%, which is a lot better, which is still bad because it's shrinking, but it's not as bad as it should have been. So, and one point right here. Where was it? Okay, so yeah, right here. No, Ed Nagy was the bad guy. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Ed Nagy was the bad guy. I don't even know at this point. Whoever he was, there was this dude, maybe Ed, and at one point they had no controls. No one was checking on the refunds. Nobody was checking the hallways. Nobody was even on the cash registers. If you wanted to steal, you could walk up to the cash registers, open it, take some money, and walk out the door like it was nothing. Like you could still have the money in your hand while leaving out the door. And it was so it was really unorganized. You wouldn't even get caught. And within a year and a half, the store was turned around. Okay, yeah, I forgot how it was. So Ed was the bad dude, but eventually they got motivated, or somehow they started checking on things, meaning he was like, you know what, how about we actually check some stuff for once? And when he actually checked it, things got better, the crime rate went down, and the shrink was down to 2% instead of 6%. Alright, that's how I remember it. And
that's how they say trust but verify.
What?
Trust but verify.
Yeah, trust but verify. It's like trust the customers, but you just need to know, because maybe you can't trust them. You need to find out if you can trust them first. And so Walmart, I think the cash registers open, sometimes they're really unattended, but they do have a ton of security cameras when you walk in, placing everywhere, every inch. So it's really hard to rob, because you're obviously going to get caught. That's pretty much how every stores are now.
They lock it too.
And I think they have locks on them. I don't even know, but But anyway, the store when it was losing 6%, it lost over $500,000, just so you know. But now that it got better, yeah, that's like pretty much a ton of like really good stuff happened. And he had the people at Walmart write their own goals. Meaning like, hey, you're an employee, write your own goals, and that's kind of like micromanaging in a way because my mom micromanages me, but telling your employees to write goals, I mean, it's helpful because they could do whatever they want. But the what?
The company go, not personal go.
Wait, what did he put?
Oh no, it's like the interconnection issue.
Okay, so here's a good thing that happened. When they put the controls to stop the stealing, they started checking every empty box that was at the back door. Okay. Well, one day they found a big box. Oh, the customers found it. A baby buggy box that had $400 worth of tapes in it. And they caught the guy at the door with it. So they had a meeting the next morning, and the manager talked about the woman who discovered the box and caught the thief and made a lot of noise, and everyone gave her a round of applause. And so pretty much what happened is, if you manage something, you could catch the bad guys. So, and I think it was the customer that actually helped catch it, so I don't think it was really Walmart. But what he says is that you have to give the folks responsibility. You got to trust them, meaning trust your employees. Trust but verify. Trust but verify your customers. Trust but little bit verify your employees. But you have to pretty much give them trust, because when you trust them and you don't walk around them, then they feel like they have freedom. They feel like they feel responsible, and they feel more motivated to do the job because they feel like, oh, well, if you let me go by myself, because I'm responsible enough to be by myself. And that's so noisy. All right, let's go over here. It says Walmart is not a big success because they grew out in the country, just because they're naturally friendly. Meaning, if you're like customer friendly, then you'll do great. And so, yeah, and he says that it's true that we have more difficulty in the cities for our approach. We have more trouble coming up with educated people who want to work in our industry, or people with that moral character. Meaning, Walmart is really selective. Walmart is picky. Maybe not today, but like back then, they used to be really picky. And yeah, so they look for the best, like the smartest, most motivational, and the best manager out there, and look for the highest educated employees. I mean, before, I mentioned how they usually hired unexperienced college people. Yeah, I think they still do that. No, I think Sam Walton does it, but usually for certain jobs. But if you're walking around stocking the shelves, you need to have an education. And it's hard to find those kind of people because they need good moral. They need good moral, meaning they need to be good people. They need to, like, not steal from their own store and be good people. And because Walmarters, or like Walmart employees, they need to have good moral, because it's all about customer service. They have to treat their customer nice, and you need good moral to treat them nice. And yeah, and you just like give them raises. No, not raises. I mean, you give them bonuses, but you give them raises. And they'll just be happy, and then soon your customers will also be happy when they treat them well, because they're happy. Once again, they have difficulty in cities because they usually go in small towns. Because now how I mentioned that St. Walton usually targets towns that have below 10,000 population. Yeah, you're not gonna find it anymore. Here you're gonna get at least like 1 million, maybe. No, not 1 million. No, you're gonna have like at least 500, no, 50,000. Our city has like 200, maybe 300,000 people, which is a lot. But you're not gonna find a $10,000 place. No, a 10,000 population place. I mean, you might, but maybe like a tiny village or something. But so, and yeah, so they had a hard time hiring people because not that much people back then were that moral, because it's kind of wild. Not the Wild West, but it's kind of like uncontrollable and all crazy stuff happening. And so yeah, and right here it says that he says that some people outside the company are putting too much emphasis on the low quality of the works in the city, meaning that like a lot of people say that city workers have low quality because they feel like they have a lot of people and they just I feel like he says that he feels like city people just have like less morals and that like country people are just like nicer, more friendly. Because I could see where he's getting the country people from, but I'm not sure how city people are bad. Um, but right here it says that there's some failures. A manager is doing a job, but at the end they have to like trust their employees. You might have you should trust your manager, but if you can't, then you should probably leave. But yeah, sometimes these failures manage doing the job, and you still have to motivate them. You have to like probably get rid of the manager because once again, either they're going to get rid of your business, you get rid of them. So get rid of them before they destroy your business. So wait, how much time is that?
A movement.
All right. It says that another important ingredient that has been in the Walmart partnership from the very beginning has been our very unusual willingness to share most of the numbers of our business with associates. Meaning that Walmart pretty much shares, hey, we make this much money each year. And they just share a bunch of numbers to associates saying, oh, we increased by this percent. And he says that not a lot of people do that because they like to keep the company secrets private. But he says that it kind of makes it better for the employees because one, they keep track, like, oh, we're doing bad, so you have to work harder. Like, okay, I need to work harder. But sometimes it could be bad because if you're doing really good, they might slack off or they'll influence some to work even harder. So, but as like pretty much if you share something for associates or like you're sharing secrets with them or something, not really secrets, but if you're sharing information with them that you don't share others, they feel special. They feel like they're part of the club. They feel like they're part of Walmart. Because if you just exclude them from like the cool kids only Walmart club and you get rid of some like the low interns, like maybe you shouldn't share with the interns because they're just there temporarily, but he does. He shares it with all his associates so that they know what's going on and they know like well, he keeps track of his associates.
So everyone on the same page?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they make sure they're on the same page and they check up on them. So it says that it says that if they were a little slow to pick up on sharing the profits, they were the first in the industry that would be like in front of everybody, meaning that like they were kind of like standing out in a way. But all right. Okay, this next paragraph says sharing information and responsibility is a key to any partnership. Like the whole place is about like let me see how much left in this chapter. But
it's like Terry saw about you and your partner sharing responsibility, but you have to do everything. That's not good.
Yeah. The chapter is about like partnerships. And one time I had a partner for science fair. It didn't turn out too well because I had to do like a lot of work. And one part about this is sharing information responsibility. I kept him up to date, but like he doesn't really know like what I was talking about. He was like, "What's this?" Like we were doing desalination, and he was like, "What does desalination mean?" And I was like, "Okay." And so I just like I had to get rid of him because he's kind of dragging us down. And responsibility, he didn't really take responsibility. And the part is that get rid of people who don't take responsibility. Because either one, they snitch on you, meaning they'll just blame something that you didn't do on you, or two, that means that like, responsible, like people who say, I did this. They don't really go well together, same competitive, but at the same time, avoid people who are not willing to like, not willing to like back you up, or they're not willing to take responsibility. Saying,
admit their mistake.
I did this. If they make a mistake, they'll blame on you. I'm saying, and he is like kind of snitching, but still, all right. But anyway, sharing information responsibility makes your associate or your partner feel good about themselves. It makes them feel like, hey, this guy's taking care of me, or she's taking care of me, or that like somebody is kind of helping them in a way that makes them feel good. So like if someone shares you about a secret that they're not willing to tell someone else, you're like, oh, I'm special. And yeah, I like hearing stuff. So yeah, all right. And he says that he's been reading lately on what they've been doing all along as part of the latest big trends. Meaning, he likes to take note of the trends and tries to get in there early. Because trends, you have to sell the trends. Take the trend while it's hot. And once again, you can be unusual. You could put a twist to the trend. Instead of the fidget spinner, you could put like a fidget Ferris wheel in the screen. You could like change it to something else, like a fidget spinner that you could throw up in the air and it'll fly by itself. Yeah, that's a pretty cool idea. And so like you could like modify something and become special and different. But anyways, he liked to read. Like Sam Walton loved to read. He read newspapers, but he likes to get like up to date on news and he loved to read a lot. Successful people read a lot. I mean, like I remember in like first and second grade, they said you had to read 20 minutes each day and you'd be exposed to like 2 million words. No, 1 million or 2 million. I think it's like 2 million, but you'd be exposed to 2 million words each year, which so 20 minutes each day. But even better, CEOs read about like 50. How much? How much books do CEOs read?
60 books.
60 books. CEOs read 60 books a year. My goal is to hit 36, and I'd be happy already because I'm not busier than them, but I'm not sure if they have class out yet.
When you get used to it, you can read faster than you read 60 books.
Yeah, because my goal is to hit 36, and then you gotta work your way up. But once again, you get to shoot for the stars and maybe land the moon. So I might shoot for 100, possibly land the moon, which could be 36 or 60. Like you don't shoot for, you could shoot for 1,000 and land on 2 and it'll be fine. At least you tried. But you can't just set goals. You want your goals to be unreasonable. You don't want goals that you could surpass. Look, Bill Gates has never accomplished his goals before. His goals are probably to be like make the next flying car or something, or like make the next teleportation device. And of course he hasn't accomplished it yet. But he knows that people can accomplish it. But he needs to work harder. And also, it's not about working hard. It's about working smart once more. But hard work just gives you, if you can work hard and smart, then that's great. Hard working makes you trained, meaning you're willing to do whatever it takes. And you have to make, like, anything your obligation, which could be success, or it could be your duty to do this certain task. I have to do this. I'm pretty sure Bill Gates already has a lot of goals to do. So, and yeah. Wait, what was I talking about again? My train of thought. I was trying to think too much things at once, and then I just like
work smart, hard, and
no. What did I first start talking about? Oh no, how does
he read a lot, 60 books.
Oh yeah, 60 books a year. Okay, so think about it. Like a lot of successful people, they love to read a lot. And
they learn from other people's experience, failure instead of themselves.
Yeah, they have to learn about failure. You have to read it's okay to read fiction as long as it helps your brain. Read a fiction book that could teach you about what you're doing. Like you're learning about selling, you could read a fiction book that's about this guy who's selling and how well he's selling. Make sure it's not like a kid's book or something, but make sure it's actually going to help you. Now it's made by a professional. J.K. Rowling's professional, but it's probably not going to help you in the future. So, he's read a lot. Right. So he says that all I know is that nothing makes me feel better than when I visit a store and some department heads come up to me with pride and show me all her numbers and tell me she's number 5 in the company. But what this means that he part of this is also like you need to feel good about yourself. Whatever gives you confidence is good for you. So whatever gives you confidence is good because if you give confidence, then you'll be motivated to do something. And if you're motivated, you can get more work done. Like his whole thing is about motivation. If you're not motivated, you can be motivated. And so he just likes it whenever somebody says, "Oh, you're fun or warm or you're great," or like not like fluffing them up or something. What if it says fluff? But like not really just like talking to them about good stuff. But like he just likes it whenever people show their numbers because he feels welcome. I would share my numbers with Sam Walton because it's probably going to give me some advice too. So but my numbers are going to be probably a little low, but it's okay. And also, yeah, once again, seek advice from those who are better than you. Because you can admit, don't admit failure. Never admit defeat. But you can admit that you can get help from somebody. Because, one, you're not really losing anything, you're really gaining some free stuff, and you don't want that. And two, if you could learn from somebody, then why not? Because you're either losing knowledge or you're gaining it. Knowledge is useless unless you actually use it. So unless I go out and actually create a business, this book is going to be a little useless. Or unless I actually get motivated and wake up at 6 in the morning tomorrow, then this book is going to be useless. So I think that's going to be it for this video. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to wake up early. Bye for now. Woo!